And we're in Stormreach. First thing to notice, male under my name. Also an event that I'm going to completely ignore, mostly because it's completely pointless, partially because it's not going to help me at all, partially because whatever I get is basically going to be pointless due to needing a lot of it, partially because I don't want to buy another pair of fucking ice skates, partially because the way I would normally rent the ice skates involves fighting enemies I can't meet for another 3 levels, and adventure packs I don't have. Basically, the event's completely fucking pointless. However, what is not pointless is what I'm going to be talking about once I get to the mailbox. Now, I've mentioned favor several times. There's a reason for that. It's one of the main things of the game. Okay? This is a list of all the adventures in the game. Here is favor. You get favor for completing a quest. Based on the difficulty, you get more favor. See, normally, Can of Crystal gives you 2 favor. If completed on hard, so I get 4. That adds up. Now, the important thing, at least right now, patrons. Patrons give you various benefits. There are a large number of them. Like, say, Coin Lords, it's where I'm heaviest right now. There are a lot of quests I can do for the Coin Lords that'll give me favor with them. When I hit 75, I can head to the next area of the city, the marketplace. And the first benefit I get is a 4th inventory back. In a shout out to D&D, it's a portable hole. No, it's a bag of holding. Portable hole comes later. Now, that's just for that character. The account benefits are also important. Once you hit 400 favor, for the server you're playing on, you unlock the Drow race. You can use it on that account as much as you like, on that server. And that account, I guess. After that, is something I have but I've never used, which is Veteran. Yeah. Which, if I could open the store, the account benefits are all stuff you normally need to pay for. Alright, so that 300 additional upgrades. Veteran stats. Okay, yeah. What this means is, once you hit 1,000 favor, on that server you can make characters that start at level 4. As opposed to level 1. It's completely optional. I personally completely ignore it. For several reasons. One, you start at level 4, you've done nothing. So all of the quests that you would have normally done to get to level 4 still need doing. I tend to get a little lost because it means I got a lot of shit to catch up on, and most of it's kind of pointless because you saw all those XP gains, of course, those. That kind of shit. You also get shitty equipment. Talking, it's not much better than what I got in Corthos. It's kind of depressing. I mean, instead of like a fire touch sword, you get a flaming fiery sword that just deals 1d6 damage instead of 1. But, yeah, it's not much. I've never used it. I tried it once, and I basically deleted the character almost immediately afterwards. Might have been because I also used Bar. is that, which was the main problem. But getting on. At 1750, you get something incredibly useful. 32-point build instead of 28. That's an extra 4 points you can put into your ability scores. Believe it or not, that's actually pretty good. That's, say, +4 to wisdom. Go from -1 on your will save to +1. Past that, I don't really remember. Mostly because getting to 1750 favor is actually kind of hard if you're doing it all by yourself. I mean, a lot of the later quests give you a good amount of favor, but they're pretty hard if you're going for anything other than normal. But anyway, that's not the only benefit. Now, you'll notice in the store, I have 71 Turbine points. That's what these are. I had 75, but as you saw in the 4th video, I think, I spent 4 of them on an item. I probably snarked that it was how to training people how to use the DDO store. Because it's something I'd say, but there's a reason for that. See, this is the reason I started on a new server. This is the reason I started a new account. This is the reason I went through all this shit instead of just using characters I already had. Stuff I already had. Because right now, if on my main server, I'd be in the bank and getting a decent shield, better suit of armor, a pretty decent weapon. I'd be getting a whole bunch of crap. Instead, I started on a new server simply to explain this. When you hit certain thresholds, you get extra points. For hitting 5 total favor, I got 50 points. For hitting 25, if I remember correctly, I gained another 25. I think if I hit 50, I get another 25. Now, this is where, if you're going to be a free-to-play player, you really need to work. Listen. Those only happen once per server. Normally, in order to get your first 25 points, you have to hit 100 favor. Every 100, you get another 25 points. So you see where this is going. If you're a free-to-play player, your first goal should be to basically grind up to, say, 400 favor on a server, go to another one. You don't plan on playing much, go to, say, 100. Get the, say, 100, maybe 125 Turbine points from that server. Go to another one. Do this all until you've done it on every server. Then go back to the first server you started on where you actually put in the effort. And you've got, say, 1,000 Turbine points to play around with. Every quest in an adventure pack also gives you favor. This is where the time or money thing comes into play. Because, yeah, you can spend fucking months grinding favor to get a handful of Turbine points to buy another adventure pack, or you can pay for them. Yeah, it sounds like shit. It kind of is, really, when you think about it. But this game's old. It's been around since 2006. This is one of the best games that went from pay-to-play to free-to-play. Did it do it perfectly? No. No. If there's any word that does not describe anything Turbine-related, it's perfect. These games are buggy. They're shit. They're a mess. Right now, they're scrambling trying to find their assholes because they fucked up the crafting with the new random loot update, which is responsible for that 1-second tendon slice effect weapon I'm currently using. But they let you earn the shit. This isn't the Old Republic. You don't have to hope someone else spends the money so you can buy it. Using the in-game money. It does it a lot fucking better than the Old Republic did. For one, the first time you give Turbine money, you drop the currency cap. Yeah, there's a currency cap. You don't normally hit it. It's like several thousand platinum based on your level. I'd have to probably get another 4,000 plat in order to actually worry about hitting it. So, it's not really that much of a problem. It's not really noticeable unless you've got a high-level character and you want to give your money to a lower-level character, but still, it's kind of pointless. But, yeah, all in all, basically, it's a, do you want to buy your stuff? Do you want to rent it by getting a subscription? Or do you want to spend once at a time grinding out small amounts of currency to just buy a single pack to make it a little more easy? You're just not going to be fucking doing that. Actually, come think of it. I want to see something. Like I said, this character is completely... There's absolutely nothing. So I wish to see if they're in here or not. No! The expansions are not in here. You actually have to buy those. They do make it somewhat easier. There are sales. Depending on when you buy your points, if you do buy them. You can... Oh, wow. Automates are on sale. You can, say, buy points on a double bonus point weekend. I mean, it's like the $200 package, you're basically just going to be able to buy every single fucking thing in the game. But, yeah. That's favor. That's all the reason I have to play this character. There's nothing for me to do on him anymore. I've hit Stormreach. I've done what I meant to do. I've explained the last thing I wanted to get. This character can go fuck off and die. Because let's be honest, I'm not going to be touching this account ever again. Why? My main account has almost everything. I've got like 4 or 5, maybe 6 more adventure packs to buy, and then I'm current. I own everything. So, yeah, that's it. This character is completely superfluous now. I'm probably going to have a poll in the description for this video of what on the off chance someone actually fucking responds of what they want me to do. If they want me to do what I said I was going to do in the last episode or two and start running adventure packs, or if they want me to play a single player game where it's not so much dependent on luck. This has been relatively lag-free. It's been a decent experience, aside from me being bored out of my fucking skull. But it's an MMO. Recently, when I've been playing, I've been listening to Linkara's storyline. Because, I started with the movie. There's a whole bunch of crap I needed to catch up on that I had no idea what I was doing. Once I finish that playlist, I'm probably going to go through the entire thing. Basically ignoring the story bitch because I already know what else is going to happen. Part of me thinks this might actually be a good time to actually end DDO. I've just conquered basically a mind flayer, seen a dragon, and didn't die. I've explained basically everything there is to explain about this game. This might be all I need to do. It's not the first impressions like I'm used to, when that's what usually gets the best response, but again, I'll just leave a poll in the description of this. Be like, do you want me to play The Legend of Korra, which is what I was thinking about playing? Do you want me to do the Temple of Elemental Evil expansion pack? Or you want me to just say fuck it and go and do something else? I mean, if you got suggestions, go ahead. I ain't playing XCOM 2, partially because I don't own it, mostly because I kind of hate that genre. So, like I mentioned when I started recording these, as in today's episodes, it's not due to lack of experience in this genre. I've got almost everything in that genre. I've got Fallout, I've got Fallout 2, I've got Fallout Tactics, I've got Wasteland, I've got Wasteland 2, I've got Wasteland 2 Director's Cut, I've got XCOM, I've got Shadowrun Returns, I've got Shadowrun Dragonfall, I've got Fallout 1, 2, and Tactics on frickin' GOG. I've got Baldur's Gate, I've got Baldur's Gate 2, I've got Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition, I've got Icewind Dale, I've got Icewind Dale 2. I've got Temple of Elemental Evil, I'm pretty sure. If I don't, I do need to buy that. I do like that game. I like that game. I like that game exists. I've got basically every isometric tactical RPG that exists that was ever for the PC. I'm fairly familiar with the genre. I don't like it. I don't know why, I just don't. I mean, yeah, there are a few niggling things, but they're not enough for me to dislike the entire genre, but I'm starting to rant, so I'm going to stop recording this. I'm pretty sure I'd be able to rant much better if I was ever on, say, the Co-Official Podcast or something, but, well, that's it for this. I don't like saying it, but if you like the video, just, put a like on it. Share it if you want. Comment on the poll I'm probably going to put on the description. And with any fucking luck, there won't be any laptop fanboys, because I'll have managed to figure out how the hell to remove it. See you next time, I guess.